Check out my website at karmakut.com to see system specs, donation links, and latest uploads all in one place. You can also get cool rewards like Karmakut patches and key tags on my Patreon. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell button for future uploads. Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about the August 2018 recap that just came out from Squad. We're going to be going over the video footage and the other information that they put in, and I'll be giving you my very first impressions of the recap. So first off, right off the bat, they're going to be talking about the Squad Chat. Now this is the developer podcast that they do, and you can check out that on their official Squad YouTube channel. So if you want to get a direction on where they're going with the game and what the developers are talking about, check out Squad Chat. It's on the official Squad YouTube channel. Now, first thing here, we have an Alpha 12 general update. So they're telling us now that Alpha 12 is getting pretty much near the finalizing stages. They're finishing a lot of bugs, but all the major features are in, and they're just, improving that quality of life and fine-tuning it so that it is ready for general release. So that's awesome to hear. It's awesome to hear that's coming soon, because everyone knows it's been a while since V11 came out. A lot of people have left the game and are waiting for V12, especially with what V12 is going to add. So with that, we'll jump straight into one of the biggest things that V12 is adding, which is the T72 and the Abrams, right? Both tanks are coming in with V12. So we got the Russian tank here, which is going to be awesome. They put together a really nice trailer for it here. You probably already saw it in the intro. But this is clean. This was using the Squad SDK. So really cool stuff here. Just gets you hyped, like looking at all the physics for the vehicle. Looking at all the nice modeling on it and everything like that, and how much tanks are going to change the game. So can't wait for that. So 3-man crew, driver, gunner, vehicle commander, so really cool. 125mm cannon. It's going to have a cupola gun as well, 7.62 coax machine gun. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff regarding the T72 here. We're going to go through this as well. This is like the rangefinder and the sights for the gunner. You can see the rangefinder at the bottom, loading AP rounds. You got holdovers for your ranging as well. So really cool that they're adding all this stuff in. All the noise, all the sound effects. You can hear the loader and everything. The rangefinder works. So it's getting pretty close to finish. Yep. So pretty cool to see. They also have the 12.7mm cord machine gun on the cupola in addition to the 7.62 coax. So that's going to be pretty insane. It's going to be pretty fun. But yeah, you can see that on there as well. The cord cupola. It's going to be nuts. And then one of the more interesting things that we're going to talk about in depth here is the Squad user interface update. So we're going to play this and talk about certain things. So first thing that they're doing, obviously you can see here a new map, right? So got that to look forward to, right? But they're adding in they're replacing the way that squad leaders mark the map, as well as how the map looks for players. So you can see here Yeeho gets a whole new workover. This is an entirely different Yeeho than what we're used to, as you can see here. But the drop-down menus for marking things as a squad leader are actually much easier to do now. You can see that they're actually boxed up instead of a radial menu. And then you can see Squad 1 can put down multiple Squad 1 markers, which I think was much needed to organize squads. Instead of just the single attack or defend marker, you can now put multiple Squad 1 markers down. And then it's very easy to delete things and mark other things on the map. You can now click players and it'll highlight them with that white box now, so you can find people who are lone wolfing or fucking around in your squad. It'll be real easy for squad leaders to find where their dudes are at, right? So you can see right here, those light up when he selects them. The next thing that is really cool, if you haven't noticed yet, is Fireteams. Fireteams are being implemented as well, so you can see roles as well as you look over. And then fobs. They're showing you the status on the fob as well. So if you're running Logi, you don't have to repeatedly ask what to put on a fob. You can see from the map what you want to put or dump on that Logi, so you can supply a fob effectively. So Fireteam organization, we're going to pause right here because this is a very big thing. Right here, for squad, I don't think, this isn't like 100% accurate, right? But the way they've done it is they've made it so you can have 4 fire teams. Green, orange, purple, and teal. Right, so you have these 4 areas. You don't have to use all 4. Like, for example, these 2 players are only in the green fire team, right? or you could split them up and have 2 in each, or however you want to organize your fire teams. But it's really easy to organize your fire teams because you just click and drag the players and you put them where you want them to be. So you want a Charlie lead for your fire team, so you just slot him in there and then you put everyone else under him. So it's really cool. This is gonna be great for squad ops. I didn't know that they were this close to having this finish, but it's gonna be helping out organization in both vanilla and events so much more. I've been waiting for this feature just because it adds another level of organization and flexibility for squad leaders so that they can execute more elaborate maneuvers. So this is really cool. Really looking forward to having fire teams. And it looks really intuitive and really easy to read, right? You know who's leading. You know who's in the fire team. You have colors in addition to the alphabet. So A, B, C, or you can call them out by color. So really cool. And yeah, it's really easy. Click and drop. So there you go. He's now Bravo Fire Team. Right? And you can just click and drop people as a squad leader. So really cool that they're adding it, and I love how easy it is. And especially on the map, you can now see as well. You're not all green if you're in the same squad, right? You are now the color of your fire team. It's going to be so much easier to see what your squad's doing, where they are, and what they're doing, and have more elaborate firefights, maneuvers, and engagements occur. So really, really excited for this. I think this is actually going to change gameplay a lot, at least for me. I'm not sure about other people. Command menu and new features. So as we saw, all those things were highlighted there, right? The new command marker system, the new highlighting of players, the new fob supply you can see on the map as well, fireteam organization. And then last but not least, OWI is going on vacation for 2 weeks. So unfortunately, version 12 is not going to be coming out for at least 2 weeks. I know this is a bummer for a lot of us. So honestly, if you had to ask me what the current state of how things are looking, especially going over through the recaps and, you know, just how they're talking about it and seeing how the vehicles are moving and how their assets are coming along, especially with how easily this is running and how finalized this looks, I would say no more than 6 weeks for V12. You know, it might be as soon as, 3 weeks, as soon as they get back from vacation. But my feeling is that because they weren't able to push it out before their vacation, they're not that close. But because they're announcing information like this and talking about it like it is close, it's going to be within, I'd say, 4 to 6 weeks before we see version 12. So hopefully it comes soon. I know a lot of players are burnt out because V11's been here for it feels like ages, feels like years. And we're all dying to have tanks in the game because tanks are going to be awesome, especially if they're somewhat close to how Postscriptum does their tanks. Everyone knows I love Postscriptum tanks, and that's like the only part of Postscriptum that I ever will play, is just because of how rewarding that is. But we'll see how much tanks change the game. Oh, also they have the we skipped this, but they have the guided missile on the Russian tank, which is actually really dope. So it's like a tow missile, but it's the Russian version, right? So it's loaded, and then they can fire it, launches, and then they can guide it. So really cool. Thing travels really fast. I'm assuming it's going to have the same range as the tow. The tow range right now has a effective range of 1,200 meters, so it's pretty long range. We're going to see how tank combat is affected by tows on the map and all this anti-tank capabilities, and then how much damage each tank will take. Like, let's say, I don't know if one tow is going to instantly pop a tank. We'll see if it takes 2. We'll see what those damage values look like when they come out. They're probably going to get tweaked, of course, as they come out and as people, talk about and stuff like that. But, yeah, really cool to see the T72. I hope they do another recap or like a teaser for the Abrams that they did for the T72, because that animation and that cinematic was just really clean. It really got me hyped, and I just can't wait to see more of it. So here's to V12, hopefully. Once again, my guess from how they're talking about it, but the unfortunate fact that they didn't get out before their break is 4 to 6 weeks. Hopefully, ideally, at the earliest, I'd say 2 to 4 weeks. Or excuse me, 3 to 4 weeks. But how it looks right now, I'd say 4 to 6. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments what you think is the most exciting thing in V12 that you're looking forward to. And I'll see you guys all when it drops. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching the video. And don't forget to check out Humble Monthly for over $100 worth of games every month for just $12. You'll also get 10% off their entire store, fund a charity, and support this channel all at the same time. Check it out in the description below.